Welcome back to Mac Talks Football, and Manchester United have basically destroyed Leicester a 5-2 in the Carabao Cup round of 16, and they have qualified for the next round into the quarterfinals. They go. So let's go ahead and talk about this game. I have a different views than to most other people, especially the United fans. I think I am gonna disagree with them in my review of this game. If you talk about this game, like it was a very easy game, quite a one-sided game. Manchester United were on a different level today. The way that they played, a lot of players in that squad, Casemiro, Bruno Fernandes, all of them were like it felt like they went from a 2 out of 10 to a 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10. The way that they played that this game, the way that they moved, the way that they created their chances, the way that they finished the goals as well. Casemiro scores a wonderful goal. That first goal was amazing. Just shows you how good of a player he is when he really wants to play. Right. It was a very easy game. They score. It becomes at the end of the first half. It was 4-2. The game was basically done at that point. In the second half, Manchester United get another one. It becomes a 5-2, and they win that game. It becomes 5. It's very easy game, and they go into the quarterfinals. It's all it's all looking really good. Ruud van Nistelrooy jumping over the touchline, fans going crazy, players smiling, hugging each other, and scoring that goal. But the thing is, for me, I will be very honest with you. I found that shameful. If I'm being very honest with you, like you cannot tell me that these are the same players with the same tactics. Ruud van Nistelrooy did not do anything. He was their same shooting coach. Like he was their shooting coach. He was the one who was the guy in charge to let them know how to shoot. With all those things. That were there over the weekend, a week before, and whatnot. Everything was there that these players were not able to perform. You cannot come there, you cannot see all of that, and you cannot come to my face and say that these players were not able to perform because of Eric Ten Hag or because what he was doing. Because we saw everybody saw over the weekend, what he was doing, what his tactics were. They worked over the weekend. They worked last week. These guys, they were not able to convert those chances. I mean, Garnacho, that game over the weekend against West Ham should have been finished in the first 15-20 minutes. It should have been 3-0 United, but these guys were not able to finish this game. Casemiro had forgot how to play football. Bruno Fernandes has been atrocious for about a year and a half, and now the moment the manager goes, the moment that guy they did not want to be at the club, all of them become superstars overnight, and they start playing amazing football. The way that they move to the people are gonna come at me and they're gonna say, "Oh, it was just that it was a Carabao Cup and whatnot." No, it doesn't really matter, because I have seen them play against lower half sides. They played against West Ham side who have been struggling a lot. They have played against different other sides as well, who are in like 16, 17, 18, 14. It doesn't really matter which team they played against, because they were extremely poor. They really did not do anything to justify what happened to Ten Hag. And you cannot tell me that I will say right now, I think they did it deliberately. I will say it right now. I really don't care, right? People, United fans can go, be mad and whatnot. And, as I said, a lot of United fans wanted Ten Hag out. That is a different thing. You can, criticize your manager and you can want him out of your club, but you need to have a look at your players. I said that when the announcement came, I did the reaction video of us Ten Hag getting sacked, and I said the same thing. I said it is no Ten Hag's. Ten Hag is not the problem. It is the players. The player power, and that dressing room is so toxic. It doesn't matter what happens. And I keep on saying, like, they have sacked so many managers. The moment a manager gets sacked and you have a new manager comes in, these players play a great for 5, 6, 7 games, and then when the manager tries to implement his teachings, everything goes to shit. And I think Ruud van Nistelrooy is going to be lucky that he's not going to have that much time, because they have already got that sporting a guy who's going to come in, and I think he might be their manager for the next game. So I think Ruud van Nistelrooy is lucky. Maybe he might manage for one more game, and he's going to have a good record. But it is the same. It's not just the managers that are getting affected. I will say it again. Manchester United fans gave a lot of shit to Cristiano Ronaldo. But I think this proves another thing. He said that there are players who really don't want to practice, who are not really playing for the club. They're just playing for themselves, and it again showed today. Like this, it is like the same players. They don't really want to do anything when but when they are in the mood, they go out there and they perform. Like, you cannot. And the thing is, we all know that they are such great players. You cannot tell me that Casemiro is not a world class player. Bruno Fernandes is an amazing player. You have other players in that. Marcus Rashford, we all know the talent that he has, but it's just that they don't really want to perform. They just want to perform when they want it, and it is a big problem at United. People are gonna be, very happy that Ten Hag has left, and the moment he has left, the United have suddenly become so special. They are going away and they're thrashing teams. It doesn't work like that. You need to understand what is happening behind the scene. People are going to say, well, maybe he needed to go and there's something needed to change and whatnot. It is all bullshit. Let's be very honest about it. The players did not want to play the way he wanted them to play. They were just too comfortable, too relaxed in the way that they wanted to play, and they really did not care, and they threw him under the bus game after the game. Like, you cannot tell me that you were amazing last weekend. I would say I don't want to name Alexander, Garnacho in that game, because even the last weekend, Garnacho was the guy who went ahead and scored the goals. If he is able to score the goals over the weekend, I don't think Ten Hag gets the sack. There are other players, senior players, who are who are controlling the dressing room, who are controlling everything. They have contacts with people in the press. They are the ones who leak the stuff about the club to the press, and it gets toxic. I have seen, like, it is that it's like you are watching like, for example, it's like you are watching Harry Potter. Every you have a different story, like a different villain every year, and then these people are throwing them. It was Wenger, it was Mourinho, it was and now it was Ten Hag. So, like, it was Oliver Solskjaer as well. So, like, it is the same shit every year. And a different manager comes in 2.5 years, and then they throw him under the bus. Same, it keeps on going. And I think the new guy is coming in. I don't know what he will do, what he's gonna change. I don't think he can do anything, because it's up to the players. They might go on a five game unbeaten run, or a 10 game unbeaten run, in which they win 6-7 games, and everybody's gonna think it is a great, but it is gonna again then all of that is again gonna turn into shit, because it's the player. I keep on saying this, and I will keep on saying this. Tonight, I don't think it mattered. It really did not matter whether they won, whether they lost. It was just a show for the fans, and in the end, if they won, it's a good thing. Manchester United going to the quarterfinals, the fans would be really happy. It was a good performance. Again, I will say, like, for me, it was a shameful performance. I'll be very honest with you. They go into the quarterfinals. They have other teams. I want to say how they are going to perform against the other teams. Like, you have Arsenal still there, Spurs, Newcastle are there, Liverpool are still there. So it will be interesting to see how they perform against those teams. And the main thing I want to see is how they are going to perform over the weekend. That is going to be very interesting. So yeah, Leicester on the other hand, like, they really did not stand a chance. They were completely destroyed. They really did not. They came back. They really did not give up. They scored a couple of goals. They hit a crossbar 2 times. So, like, they tried to come back into that game, but it was not to be. Unfortunate for them. I think they are out. I don't think they are going to win any trophy. The best they can hope for is that they stay in the Premier League and they don't get relegated. And I think that is going to be the main goal of the season. So yeah, that is it from me in this video. Let me know what you guys think of the game, what you guys think of my assessment of the whole situation at United. Let me know in the comment section below. Like the video, share it as well, click on the notification bell, and of course subscribe to the channel. Until next time, bye bye.